Number one, I would say, instead of brand, get on LinkedIn, right?
Oh, yeah.
Get on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is huge right now. It's got the organic reach that Facebook had in 2012, 2013. It's going to be gone in a few years. But get on LinkedIn and just create a profile, follow a YouTube tutorial on how to do it, and get up there and start building your network through there. Because it's super impressive when someone finds a 19-year-old or something and they've got a decent LinkedIn profile.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wow, okay, these guys they're not just partying at uni. They're not just into Dunedin partying at uni or something.
Yeah.
They're actually serious. And so I think that's one practical tip. Do you know anything else? As you said, another one would be get your name domain.
Yes, claim all of your URLs and handles and everything. Another practical tip would be think about how you can give, how you can be generous. So, I don't know, it might be helping somebody else with your time and your expertise and just sharing what you know with people. I mean, I do that through my podcast. I share everything I know through my podcast. You do that with your podcast.
Yeah.
So figure out a way that you can share what you know, and not just what you know, because you might feel like, oh, I'm still young. I'm not the expert at anything, but your perspective matters.
And that's exactly like, for me, the reason I interview guests like yourself is because I'm not going to talk about depression like I did in episode 3 without a guest, because it'd be disrespectful because I don't know enough about it. But by bringing guests on, I can have a platform that allows us to talk about topics like that. I would really only be comfortable in educating people and like marketing, maybe some simple business strategies and some just kind of overall mindset shifts. But the rest, everything else I talk about is bouncing off a guest who's the expert in that industry.
Yeah, but like you and your guests give so much advice and so many tips, and that's really generous. So focus on, like giving,
providing
and don't
value.
expect anything in return.
Yeah.
If you just give without expecting anything in return, it'll come back to you tenfold anyway, eventually.
Yeah. And if you're doing it without expecting anything, but you kind of are hoping to get something in return, I feel like people can kind of tell.
Yeah.
So be genuine. You're not expecting anything in return. When I've done, I used to do video stuff. I do it for free. I didn't expect anything in return. I hoped they would give me more jobs, but I didn't expect it. And often they would. And often, or they'd refer me to someone else. It's like, oh, this guy's willing to work, just get some experience, pay him $50 or whatever, you'll come out and do a good job.
And when you did the video stuff for free, you probably still showed up how you would if they were a paying client, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So because you showed up like that, you didn't show up like begrudgingly being like, oh, this is a free client, I don't care about the result. You still gave it 110%. And because of that, they probably thought, oh, this guy's awesome.
Yeah. I
know how I'm going to feel as a client, so I'm going to pay him.
And it's so easy to do at a young age, because if I was doing a free job now, I probably, unless it was, I could build a partnership or it was really actually good for me, if it was just a free job, I'd probably show up and wouldn't be giving it as much because I was not worth my time. But when I was 16 and stuff, I was like, and I was super passionate about it.
That's awesome.
So while you're young, take advantage of being able to, and it's hard because it's easy to work free for video. And I don't know what people listening are into, because we're both kind of in creative business sort of thing. But if you can find a way to just get experience shadowing, find a way to shadow. If you're a photographer, find a way to shadow a photographer. If in accounting, you can shadow an accountant. Whatever it is, there's someone out there you can shadow and learn from.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to work for free at the start. I mean, you'll probably hear all advice from people being like, oh, charge a premium price, you can get premium clients, but you actually need to have case studies.
Yeah, once you've got a proven product and a track record, you can do that. But at the beginning, work for free. And it's not devaluing yourself when you're young and you've got no experience, because people will be like, don't work for free, it devalues yourself. But
not when you're young.
Not when you're young and not when you're hungry. And, often people will pay me anyway. Like if I did a free job, they'll slip me $50 cash. And I'm like, yes, that's so good. $50 is so much when you're 16.
Yeah. And when you're living at home, that's the best time to work for free. When you're living at home, you're not paying bills, you're not paying rent, you might not even have to pay for groceries. It's that you don't, all the money that you're earning is going towards drinking and whatever else.
Yeah.
So
movies or whatever.
Yeah. So it's like, that's the perfect time to be working for free.
I'd say it's a perfect time to take risks as well. Like start doing your own thing, because if you fail, you're still living at home.
Yeah,
you're not kicked out of your apartment. You've still got everything. Yeah. Really, you might lose some money, and it'll probably be a small amount of money.
Yeah.
But now's the best time to take risks when you're young.
It's like you've got the stability of your business just being a side hustle.
Oh, yeah.
You've got the stability of almost having a job, basically, because you still have a roof over your head.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have so much time. If I'd spent the time that I spent studying for my first degree working on a business.
Oh, I know.
I don't even want to think about what I could have achieved.
Yeah.
But, you know, it unfolded the way it did, and I don't regret any of it because that's all part of my journey.